Hootsuite has backed out of a deal involving U.S. immigration and customs amid a Twitter uproar. For more on this, let's go to Business in Vancouver's Tyler Orton. Good morning, Tyler. So what's the latest on this?
Well, we saw this week that a lot of employee uproar seemed to make the company, the social media management company based right here in Vancouver, to back out of a deal with ICE. Brand new CEO Tom Kaiser says the company had struck a committee to, quote unquote, consider all points of view. And initially it went ahead with a contract, but employees began speaking out. And now the company says it's a divided company and it's no longer moving forward with supporting ICE. This American law enforcement agency has been the focus of criticism and controversy the past 2 years amid Trump administration policies separating migrant parents from their children at the U.S.-Mexican border. Hootsuite had been very cagey about acknowledging its contract with ICE initially. For them to go ahead and confirm it and then admit that they're backing out, it's a big turnaround for a company that's still getting used to a new CEO that's only been on the job about 3 months at this point.
Interesting development. Okay, let's shift gears now to a housing price swing that's forecast to happen in the next few years across Canada. What do you think this will mean for BC?
Well, British Columbia always seems to be a little bit immune or sometimes defy a lot of these national trends. But what's going on with this Moody Analytics forecast that is showing some yo-yoing for the next couple of years? It is interesting. If we break down the numbers, we can see that across Canada next year, we're expected to see a decline of 6.72% in national housing prices, followed the next year by a big bounce back of 4.64% growth. Now, what Moody's points out, it's not breaking down local numbers, I should point that out, that the pandemic has disrupted migration to centers like Vancouver and Toronto. So even though sales have been solid here in Vancouver, Moody's says the lack of migration to Vancouver, both internationally and domestically over the next year, it's going to inevitably affect demand. It's also predicting that rental vacancies in the region will continue to rise again because of those disruptions. Local real estate industry, let's be honest, always in for a ride here in Vancouver. It'll be a while before we can see if this Moody's Analytics predictions do come to fruition.
With so many uncertain factors at play as well, we certainly will have to wait and see. All right, Business in Vancouver's Tyler Orton joining us this morning. Tyler, thanks as always.
Thank you, Nita.